I'm Patti Vasquez from WGN Radio, and the holiday season is here. Friends and family are going to get together over delicious food. So we're here with Massel at Howells Hood and Chef Neubauer to come up with some wonderful ideas. And I see so many great things already laid out for us. So we are going to get started.
So basically, we're going to do 4 quick little recipes. One of them is quick to set up, it takes some time. It's the turkey. We already got one roasted here.
Okay.
So we'll just kind of walk
That's the one
through.
I want. Can I go with the one that's finished? Okay,
Yes.
We should probably do the work involved.
We've stuffed the cavity with fresh fruit. We've done some orange in there. There's some onion in there and also a little bit of lemon. So next we're gonna get started with our stuffing. So what we're gonna do with our stuffing is we're gonna get a little mixing bowl going. Actually, a saute pan.
Okay.
We're gonna set that down. We're gonna take just a little pat of butter, fresh chopped garlic. Little chopped garlic goes in.
Nice.
We have some diced celery and some diced onion. So these are gonna go in now as well.
My onion never comes out that well diced. I mean, that's really tiny.
All right, so you can see our butter is starting to melt. Our celery is going in. And we're just gonna sweat this.
Okay. All right.
All right, so we've gone ahead and sweat this. We got a little bit more color. That's okay. This goes into your dish.
Lovely.
Into your mixing bowl. Set this off to the side. So what we've done is we've made some croutons using cornbread and some brioche bread.
Excellent.
So we're gonna put our croutons in.
Wonderful.
We're gonna put a little bit of herbs in as well. So we have some fresh chopped thyme, some fresh chopped sage. All right, so this is
we have our Massel.
This is our Massel chicken broth.
Oh, that's a lot of broth.
This, believe it or not, needs a lot of broth. This is very heavy.
Big, yeah, I like that. It's a big pot of broth. All right, can I pour the whole thing in?
Not all of it, but we're gonna do.
All right. Okay.
We're gonna do probably about 3 quarts worth.
Now, what do you look for in a broth? Because we've got Massel, and I know that there's a lot of broths out there.
One of the things that I love about the Massel broth is it is low sodium, which as a chef is paramount for me because I want to be able to affect and adjust the seasoning on my own.
Because you're a little bit of a control freak.
Yes.
I'm kidding. You're power hungry. I mean, you're power hungry. So you want to be able to have that. You want to be able to add it as you go rather than have it as the base already.
Yep.
Okay.
Now this looks incredibly loose, but because all these were made as croutons, it's actually going to cook into a nice.
It bakes up. Well, and all that bread's going to absorb it too.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right. So we're gonna put our mixed in. I also have a little bit of halfway through. I like to stop and add some Parmesan cheese.
Wait a minute. That's not something I've ever. That's not how my mom makes it.
Parmesan cheese is the best.
Why Parmesan cheese? We have to find out why Parmesan cheese.
We'll generously add some Parmesan cheese to it.
I've heard that about you. You're very generous with the Parmesan cheese. Everyone in the kitchen says so.
Yeah.
That man cannot stop with giving everyone Parmesan cheese.
All right, so we're gonna get this in, mix it around.
Get in there. Get in there.
Yeah, have fun with your food.
Yes.
Right? All right, so into our oven.
Aha. See, that's what I need at home too. When I open the oven, it should be like a French door, like, come in. All right.
Welcome.
Welcome.
We're gonna set our timer.
And how long have you set that for?
Approximately 30 minutes, I'll check it. If it needs a few more minutes, we can always let it go a little longer if it's still a little moist.
Wonderful.
All right, so we're 2 of the 3 dishes in.
All right, we're halfway there now.
All right, so our next one we're gonna get started on is the giblet gravy. So we have some of the giblets here. We have a little bit of heart, a little bit of kidney.
Okay. All right.
We're just gonna chop that up. Throw that in. You can see how hot it is. We're gonna add a little bit of onion to it as well.
More onion.
We're gonna add a little bit of peppercorn, or in this case, a lot of peppercorn because we want that flavor. We're just gonna let this melt.
I'm gonna give you some space with the heat.
Yeah, it's a little hot. We're gonna add a little bit of garlic because garlic is great in the sauce as well.
Okay.
You can see that this is starting to melt real quick. We got a little bit of that brown flavor, which is great.
Let me get through this way. Let's see. I want to see. Oh, there we go.
All right, we're gonna add our flour. And at this point, we're going to cook the flour and the butter together to try to thicken it up as best we can.
Gotcha.
All right, so this is well on its way. We're almost there.
Excellent.
I'm gonna grab some white wine and we'll get that
For us
finished.
or for the recipe?
I think for both of us.
Little both.
Add some white wine to our roux. We're gonna also add.
I have to ask about the wine because I gotta stop you on the wine. Is it a sweet wine, a dry wine? Is there any particular?
I go with more of a dry cooking wine.
Okay.
Sweet wines can negatively affect food. Again, we want to control how, if we want to add sweetness, we'll add the sweetness.
Okay.
So.
All right, so we got our wine.
Yep. This is the liquid from cooking the turkey itself. It's nice and dark.
Yes.
We have some of the turkey neck that we're going to also put in, again, because we're just going to end up straining this out anyways. And it's going to add a lot of depth of flavor. And
all right.
So we're going to make a little bit more of the Massel stock.
Okay.
So I'm going to add a little bit more to our pot. Just a little bit because we don't need much.
All right.
And then we're going to add the water, bring it up to a simmer, and then we'll be able to make our next dish.
Now I noticed that the powder for this broth has a little bit different. Like sometimes people will open up some broth and it's kind of clumpy. This seems like it's a little lighter.
This is the best.
It is, okay.
It really is. We're gonna do some glazed carrots next. So the way I like to do a glazed carrot is you can blanch your carrots ahead of time, but a lot of people don't have the ability to cook the carrots, ice them down, reheat them to serve them for a meal.
Okay.
And so what we're gonna do here instead is we're just gonna cook these from start to finish because right now these are nice, beautiful baby raw carrots. So we're gonna add a little bit of our Massel stock again, approximately like a quart, going to simmer for about 15-20 minutes as we're starting to prepare our rest of our meal. Once this liquid is almost cooked out, what we'll do is we'll add a little bit more butter because it's Thanksgiving. And like the unsung hero of Thanksgiving is butter. So
right.
And since we're really just cooking for two, we're just gonna strain it off.
Oh man.
We added our giblets. We added some parsley. We're gonna also add a little bit of chopped sage.
No, that sauce looks amazing.
A little bit of thyme.
Ah, come on.
And that's
Nice.
now ready to go. The carrots need probably another 4 or 5 more minutes.
Okay.
They're close, they're not quite there yet. While they're finishing up, we're gonna start carving our turkey. All right, so our carrots I feel like are in really good shape now. So we're gonna add a couple tabs of butter. We're gonna finish with a little bit of parsley. So those will glaze up. We're gonna put a little bit of it just right here on our plate. So now we're gonna add a little bit of our turkey.
See, if I make my plate look that pretty, my family wouldn't believe I made it.
All right, so we have now our
Sauce.
our Massel gravy
Thank
or
you.
sauce.
See?
We're gonna just put that right on top of our bird.
So it's a Massel gravy.
And we use Massel also to make our dressing. And we use Massel to cook our carrots. So
Every step of the way.
every step of the way. So we have ourselves Thanksgiving dinner.
Well, thank you so much, Chef Brett. And we want to thank Howells Hood for letting us use their kitchen to learn how you can use Massel to dazzle your family for this holiday season every step of the way.